There are only two kinds of people in this world. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Win Pillow Talk. This is Viv. Today, we'll be talking about the two kinds of people on earth. You either fall in one or the other. The people who walk in the flesh and the people who walk in the spirit. Okay, we're going to talk about a quick start with the people who walk in the flesh. What do the people who walk in the flesh do? It's the same spirit, the spirit of what you see, what you taste, what you feel, how you feel. So you allow other people to tell you exactly who you are. You listen a lot more to other people than your inner self. You're worried about what so-and-so thinks about you more than what you were thinking about you. And actually those people will add little or no value to your life, but that have a control over you, you know. And so you limit yourself. We always came on earth with a package, with a gift to a generation. And you can easily restrict your gift by listening so much to what others will tell you. You know, since when we were born, you always have parents who say, oh, you cannot do that. Teachers will say, don't do that. Teachers will say, you cannot do that. Governments will say, you cannot do that. So you always have the, you cannot do. And every time somebody says that to you, you shrink your vision, you reduce your vision, and by the time you grow up, the big vision has become this little, and you're not even sure, you know, which way to turn on how to go about doing it. And the other kind of people are the people who walk in the spirit. In life, it's a principle. You know, I was sharing with one of my daughters, I said, we on earth, we have the law of gravity. If you want to be as spiritual as you are, you speak in tongues from morning till night, stand on the 12th floor and jump down, you will die. Because that's a principle and that's a law. So there are also laws that govern you walking in the spirit. What does it do? It helps you to stay in love. The Spirit of God, the ground on that, the foundation is love. Without love, you cannot be patient. You cannot live peacefully with everybody else. You cannot be faithful. You cannot be, it would stop you from being arrogant. So you see, once you know that, you understand how powerful your love is. And you restrict yourself from what other people will do to you. The Lord, I personally see the Bible as a supernatural lifestyle living on earth. So I will not quote a lot, but when I speak from the Bible, because I rather leave the Bible than actually spend my time learning how to quote you the Bible. It will take you nowhere. The Bible is meant to help me enjoy and live life on earth in a better and a bigger way. I'm sure we all drive to that. And the easiest ways is see the examples of what they did and how they arrived at it, and you copy. Christ came and he said what? He said, on earth, I'll face struggles, I'll face trials, I'll face pain, I'll face worries, I'll face fears, but I shouldn't be worried because he has overcome it. And I believed it. So what do? If the problems come, yeah, I cry. By morning, in the evening, I wipe my face because I said, well, the Lord told me so. What am I trying to tell you? When the problems come, you want to cry, cry. Don't stay in there for too long. Shake yourself. Become a duck. Throw water, let somebody throw the water, you shake it off. And you move on. The next day comes with bigger blessings, with bigger opportunities, with bigger directions for you. But most of us, what do? You take the unforgiveness of yesterday and you leave it in today. And by so doing, you're not even enjoying today. Because today, you're still living as yesterday. And tomorrow, the following day comes, you're still living what happened 3 days ago. Sometimes what happened 5 years ago. You're still in that pain. The pain is so fresh. Why? Because you are living as flesh. You are living as flesh. When you know that, you are the one restricting your blessings. It's no other person. because you've allowed other people to determine your happiness, to determine your joy, to determine your peace, to determine your love, to determine your direction. When you know that I cannot do this on my own, what are the principles? You open the book. You're able to follow those principles. You know that when you hear, I was sharing it with my daughter, and I said, I decided a few years ago to close my ears to all gossip. Because the tendency is what? When somebody comes and shares a gossip with you, you always have something to say. And by so doing, you add an opinion, and that opinion goes, and the person says it and adds a little bit more on what you had said. What are we trying to do? We're just snowballing that gossip. And so I just made up my mind, you know what? I only hear good news. If the Lord opens your eyes to hear something bad about me, it means you were supposed to pray for it. So I hope you're praying for it. The same as if I hear something about you, there's so many stories I know about people with proofs. I don't have time to call them or tell them. I pray for them because we all will face trials and problems. And you don't know what's waiting for you at the next bend. Because of that, you know that when you're praying for somebody, it's a seed you're planting. When something happens to you, there'll be so many people that you don't even know that will pray for you, because that's what you do for others. And by so doing, whatever you send out, it always comes back to you, even in more. The same as when you go out, you send gossip out. You start talking about people. When your story comes back, you will not even get out of your door, because that's what you have been sending out. And so you'll always get back. So let us be careful what comes out of us. Let us be careful what we keep to cage us in life. We know life is full of happiness. Life is full of pains. Life is full of worries. Life is full of, we would say, unfairness. Some people will even say, don't worry, because what you don't know will not hurt you. Next video, we're going to talk about actually what you don't know will hurt you more than you will ever think. Because you would live a life of limitations because you don't know. And you will assume that's why you were sent out on earth. If you were only sent for a 9-to-5 job, ask yourself one question. Let me ask you this question. Do you think if our job, we were sent on earth, or we were born to just do a 9-to-5 job and die, would Christ have come to do just that for us? I don't think he would need to. And I'm sure you would join me to think that there is more to life than 9-to-5 jobs. Because that's all that we're all concentrating on a 9-to-5 job. Join me. Let's dig deep and find out, what are the gifts that we all carry? What are the problems that you're currently going through? That's a blessing for you. You don't see the blessings yet, you may wonder, but open your eyes and you will find out that pain you're going through is a ministry for you. That anger that you have is for you to be able to rise above it and teach somebody and teach the next generation what to do. That joblessness that you have. Stay with us. Check our website. Follow us on social media. And do not forget to like and subscribe. Thank you.